Well, hi again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. This is a special edition. I'm Dan Ramey, and our guest today is Reverend Brad Jones from the Living Waters 3CU Church in Kingston, Ohio. We're going to talk about a banquet.
Yeah, we've got a second annual banquet coming up this year, and we're really excited to get the word out about it.
We talked about this initially last year, so we'll review and share with you on what's coming up in just a moment. But first, our interview is brought to you today by Litter Quality Propane, the first advertisement we've done for Litter Quality Propane, our parent company. Imagine that. And it's here with this interview. Litter Quality Propane, 92 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. Thank you, Litter Quality Propane. Brad, we wanted to take a moment to look back. First of all, you had a dinner last year for graduates from Logan Elm as well as Zane Trace. You're expanding that for this year.
Yeah, last year we focused on the ZTE grads and Logan Elm grads. And this year we're really reaching out hard and heavy to Pickaway-Ross Joint Vocational School. We have a real passion for those young adults that are attending there and getting ready to graduate and moving on and hopefully utilizing those new skills that they've learned there. And we want them to know that they're loved and that they matter. And so we really want them to come and be a part of this grad recognition banquet.
I'm glad to hear that you're including them because, as we discussed beforehand, sometimes those kids, when they're not associated with their home school, they kind of feel like they're detached from school in a fashion.
Yeah, I've had some history with students that have gone there. My daughter went there, took the nursing program. My youngest son went there and did the auto mechanics. And in both of those two young people have pursued those skills that they learned there at Pickaway-Ross. And we know firsthand how they came home and felt about not being accepted, so to speak, at their home schools for whatever reason that is. And we want them all to know that we look forward to seeing what they're going to bring to the community and to their families from that experience at Pickaway-Ross. And we just want them to know they're loved and valued.
I think sometimes there's a touch of stigma for some because they're not with their fellow classmates every day like they once were.
Right.
And life goes on at your home school, but you've got a new place, and that's the Career and Technology Center. And while you're there, you're developing new relationships, you're learning more about yourself, but that doesn't take away from who you are from where you're from as well.
Right. It's just really fun, to think about the new experiences that these young people have had and made by going to Pickaway-Ross.
Yeah.
I kind of really am proud of them because it takes a special person to kind of be able to be ready to leave something that you're used to, that you've known, and to do something different and to go to a school where you really don't know anybody and to start over. And personally, having worked with some of those young people, I think they're more ready to come out of school and get into the job world than some of us like myself that stayed at Zane Trace all 4 years. So we want them to know that we're proud of them and we're behind them.
What sort of things can someone expect to experience when they come to this banquet?
This banquet, we are having it catered by a catering service out of Circleville called Tasties. And I can tell you the food is excellent.
Yes, it is.
I have nibbled on some of it myself. We'll be having a guest speaker to come and kind of just motivate the young people for the next adventure of their life, whatever it be, college or career world. We're going to be providing some scholarship money. And that scholarship money is not earmarked for anything specific. There's nothing that says you have to use this just for college. These scholarships that will be provided by some of our local sponsors is to help somebody if they are going to college. They can use it towards books or board or whatever, or if it's somebody that is going to get into the job world and they need steel-toed boots, right, or a uniform, tools. This money is there to help them get a start in whatever adventure they're going to pursue in their new adult life after high school.
So is there an application process for this scholarship?
We have flyers and everything that's going out to all the schools. We have things on social media, and all they have to do is scan a QR code, and that will take them to the reservation page. We just need your basic information, how many people you're going to be able to bring. We are allowing up to 4 guests in addition to the graduate. And just make your basic contact information and go
now, there's a poster for this, and I apologize because I am producing this myself today. So here it is. So wow. Here is the information that you can find. So if you've got if you're watching this on a laptop or your desktop computer, whichever, there's the QR code you can scan right there, and feel free to share this with your friends, and that way you can get the word out and help. Yeah. And so we're talking Logan Elm, Zane Trace, and Pickaway-Ross CTC. Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. This will be held where again?
This is going to be at Riser Barn on 180. It's just east of Hallsville. So if you go to Adelphi, you went too far. And if you stop in Hallsville, you didn't go far enough.
That can be said in a lot of different connotations.
It certainly can, yeah. I do know that you can get there from here.
Yeah.
So
so go out 180 if you get beyond, if you're going north and you go beyond Adelphi, turn around and come back.
Right.
Yes, okay.
Right.
But you just put it in your GPS and you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, GPS is a wonderful thing now. Yes. So
it is.
Yeah, just get on 180. Look for the big white barn that sits off the road on your right. Yeah. You can't miss it.
We need a GPS for life, I think.
Yeah.
I think in many instances.
Yeah, we do.
Again, is there a deadline for
March 22nd. Okay. We need your RSVPs by then. So please take advantage of this opportunity. Costs you nothing but your time. And from last year's participants, I can guarantee you'll have a great time this year. Yeah. Great food, good fellowship, scholarships. What more could you ask?
And when the food's there, that's going to be worth it too.
That's right.
Tasties.
Yeah.
Before we wrap things up, I know that some people that are listening to Litter Media Radio right now, they're not catching what I'm about to ask, but you've got a fuller beard than you've had in our previous visits with you. There is a factor behind this, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I'm right now. I'm adorning the Grizzly Adams beard, as a friend of mine has said. I've had multiple requests from the congregation to trim this beard, and we say no. The whole idea behind the beard is to get the church to be filled on Easter with 200-plus people. Mm-hmm. And the person or persons that bring the most people to church will be able to shave this beard off on a Sunday morning.
That's pretty awesome.
That is very awesome, and I'm praying for 200 people to be at church on Easter.
Now will this take place Easter morning, or will it be the following Easter?
It will definitely not be the following Easter, because I will look like Rip Van Winkle by then.
So April can't come soon enough.
April cannot come soon enough. Yes.
Fortunate for you, Easter's in March this year.
Yeah,
so.
March 31st, and if time will allow, we will shave this baby off Easter morning, and I will be able to exclaim, "He is alive again,"
Lazarus, come forth.
That's right.
There he is. Well, Brad, thank you. And we look forward to seeing 200 people at Living Water.
Me too.
This coming
Me too.
Easter Sunday. Thanks again for coming in to tell us about the banquet for the graduates. And again, if you want to find out more information, simply look for the flyer, which is right here. There we go. And that information will also be out on your social media, no doubt,
Right.
Before too long. So, and just search Living Waters Kingston on Facebook, and it'll take you right there. So, all right. Brad, thank you so much again for stopping in today.
Well, thanks for having me. It's been a real pleasure.
Sure thing. And thank you to Litter Quality Propane, new sponsor for this, their very first sponsorship program. It's our special edition of Litter Media Live. Back in a bit with our daily edition here on Litter Media. Thanks for watching.